Big Dog here. Hello, everybody. A rare video. I can't be asked making videos anymore, to be honest. We're battling with nearly all 11s, and the attacks are all pretty similar. We don't see a huge amount of variation, really, in terms of the attacks or really the bases. So it's a bit difficult to make kind of interesting content, but every now and again, something happens that has never happened before, and I guarantee you've never seen this before if you're a regular viewer of my channel, or indeed know anything about Phantom Zone. This is a rare occasion where Relampago Blanco has done something useful for the clan. The boy has excelled himself, really. It's rare he makes a contribution on any level, to be honest. But this one had to be documented, and we're going to give him his dues. Let's do, there's a couple of things. So first of all, if we go to the builder base and have a look at the table there, he's at the top. He's at the top now. You could say he's at the top because everybody else is busy upgrading core defenses like roasters, mortars, etc., which means they're going to drop cups, and he's playing on that to make the most of a brief foray to the top of the leaderboard. You might say that, or you might say it's on talent. I don't know. It's not for me to judge. I'll keep my opinions to myself on that one. But that's not what I wanted to show you. What I wanted to show you was something that happened in our current war, in our previous war. Warlock's not looking too good there. We're having some good wars, but struggling a bit. We're running a very 11 heavy composition. I think we're 11s down to 15. So 14 or so 11s in a 20-man war does make it tough. But like I said, something happened that, sometimes the stars align, the planets come together, and they say even a stop clock tells the right time to us twice a day. And I think we can certainly describe this as one of those freak scenarios. Blanco has tripled an 11. I know, it is hard to believe. Now, was it a troll base? Was it one of these bases where everything was out and he just spammed all of his troops in? It wasn't. Let's have a look at it. It wasn't. Let's have a pause. That's a legit base, right? That's a fairly max 11, high up the map. I can't see too much wrong with this base. So how does he do it? How does he fluke this? Let's have a look and see if this is skill, luck, or judgment. So he starts off with a Queen Walk down here in south. I was actually looking at hitting his base as he went in. Obviously thought it was going to be a scout for me like normal, and I would just come in and try and improve upon it, but no. So I wasn't really sure what he was trying to do to begin with, but clearly trying to make a funnel at the bottom, at the top. He's very lucky with the Queen here. Again, more luck than judgment that she doesn't keep going north. She circles back, joins the main army, 2 jump down, and now is just going to funnel created, spam everything in, really. And he's clearly going for the 2-star here. Lad's not got ideas above his station, thankfully. The town hall's right there, so he's guaranteed the 1, and then he's just going to try and push for 2. Now the challenge is there enough percentage for him to get that? So he's fervently dropping rage spell upon rage spell. They don't stack, but clearly panicking here. 40% 1-star. Is he going to get enough percentage for the 2? And he's close to it now. There's the 2-star. So probably at this point he's breathing a sigh of relief, thinking his job is done. He's got his usual. Well, I say usual. He's got a good for him 2-star. And then all of a sudden, Queen's obviously dying out here. But if you look at the base now, there's nothing left in the core. And he's got a pack of bowlers, warden, and king with healer support going around the outside. This looks promising. Now these giants have walked away and doing a good tanking job. Unfortunately, they're tanking absolutely nothing at the minute because these troops are too far away. But now you're kind of thinking he's got an outside chance here. He's probably not even, he's probably switched off now. He's thinking 2-star, job done. He's probably back in chat saying, did you see that 2-star, guys? Wasn't it a fantastic job? He's probably not even watching this anymore. Obviously, he's just a spectator here. You can see all the troops have been spammed in, all the abilities used. I don't know if he's still watching, but I was, and you kind of think, well, this has got to be a triple now. There's absolutely nothing left in terms of defenses. It's just against the clock, and clock again pretty real time. I think he wasn't troubled for time too much. It wasn't down to the last few seconds. But he's probably thinking, what's going on here? You know, he's probably gone for a cup of tea, come back, and probably thought he's watching someone else's attack. Probably thought he's watching me clean the base up. And no, this is still you, Blanco. This is still you. And you got to say, mate, luck, judgment, or skill, I don't know. But as I said, even a stop clock tells the right time twice a day. Now, all joking aside, well done. We'll give him his dues begrudgingly. And what I'm even going to do, Blanco, because I've taken the piss out of you a little bit, let's look at the attack that almost, I think probably immediately followed that. One of mine. Now, you've seen plenty of 3-stars from me. If I ever 3-star an 11, I'm going to make a video, basically, right? So there's a, what they call in psychology, a file draw problem. You see my good attacks, you don't see my bad ones. Well, let's rectify that. Now, where is, here we go. Here we go. So a few attacks later, so Blanco attacks, gets his triple. I then drop 10 spots to hit number 12. And look what happens here. And this is absolutely unheard of. So Baby Drag down to create the funnel, immediately dies. I think I'm in trouble already here. I've just got to put the Queen down and pray she goes the right way. And she does, so I don't have that excuse. Queen of Morden down. Healers. What I'm trying to do is break in around here before this single starts targeting my troops. Minion down, just help try and create the funnel. That gets bought straight away. Now Queen does behave, so I don't have that excuse. Rage down for her. She's actually under a lot of fire. I didn't scout this very well, so I have to use the ability. Now getting a little close for this single for my liking, so break in. CC triggers, wasn't really prepared for that. Do get a poison down. Now having to put troops into support, desperately put the bowlers down to try and create a funnel here, bowlers and witches, but just don't give it enough time. Put the rest of the bowlers in, and you know, I think you know what's gonna happen from here, right? All of these bowlers stray, giants go in and die, Queen is dead. Now it's an absolute horror show. I'm just praying no one's watching, and actually no one was watching this attack, so try to just sweep this one under the carpet. An absolute horror show here. Hit 3 bombs in a row there, 3 double bombs in a row. Even bowlers under heel are going to buy it then. Desperate jump down to try and get things back into the core. No real hope of that happening. Throwaway heel here just to prolong the agony. Can I scrape a 1-star? Another bomb goes off. And that is a complete horror show. That's the kind of attack you normally see from Blanco. The roles have been reversed here. I'm not quite sure what happened this war. But yeah, enough said. Enough said. We'll come out of that. I mean, what can you say? My other attack, just to kind of salvage my ego a little bit, was a 96% T-star on an 11. Should have been 3 just for time, but look, the video is about Blanco. Credit where credit's due. The forces aligned. Let's hope it continues and it's not just once in a blue moon. Well done, Blanco.